Good morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Shorted, so we'll check it just to see. All right, good morning. It's your Friday, September the 12th, and we've got the Call Flow Radio Show, the number 434-394-0924. I'm Chris Wood. Going to ask that you hold off on your calls this morning for the first half of our program because we do have a very distinguished guest in the Francis E. Wood studio. That happens to be Doug Stanley. He is, of course, the Prince Edward County Administrator. So we welcome you to our studios, Doug.
Good morning, Chris. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you.
It's an exciting, busy weekend coming up here in Farmville.
Yes, it is. Tell us all about it.
Well, I know our tourism office wanted to pass along a few things. First of all, Farmville is the place to be in September. We're hosting 3 big events this weekend.
Okay.
First, Longwood University's Family Weekend. So students' families will be downtown visiting. It's also the Heart of Virginia Festival weekend. So tomorrow morning, downtown Farmville will be abuzz with lots of vendors selling their wares out here on Main and High Streets.
Beautiful weather for that.
And we've also been able to bring in the VA 250 Mobile Museum, which is parked at Moton Museum. Today, they'll be meeting, school kids will be able to access it, but it will be available and open tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The theme is Out of Many, One. And you can discover Virginia's role in forming the nation from the Revolution to the fight for liberty. So it's a fantastic opportunity for folks to kind of revisit and learn a little bit about Virginia history and how we got to where we are today.
That's fantastic.
So for more information on that, you can check out the links at our Explore Prince Edward social media with bios on planning a great weekend here in Prince Edward County. So thank you for that. Today we also have, I know you were doing a commercial earlier, but 5 Pillars Meats will have their official ribbon cutting at 11 a.m. this morning. We're going to be joined by Virginia Ag Secretary Matt Lowe, our local delegates and senators, and lots of other folks to celebrate VACo and his family's grand opening of that facility they've been working on for 4 years to get to this point. So we're excited. The county, this is in our enterprise zone, so there's county incentives in helping them get here, and there's a lot of state incentives that help them build that beautiful facility. So we're excited to help them cut the ribbon, and I think they're going to be they've been open, had a soft open here a little over a month ago, but they'll officially be starting to process animals.
Now, exactly where are they located?
They're on Dominion Drive, right behind Lowe's.
Behind Lowe's.
So Dominion's kind of got a 90-degree turn at the back. When you get to the 90, right to your left, right there is the entrance to the 5 Pillars facility.
I got you. So it's behind Lowe's.
Behind Lowe's.
Okay, I got you.
You got me.
Yeah, I kept looking for
behind the water tank, behind Lowe's.
Yeah, I was looking for it the other day when I was at Lowe's, as a matter of fact, and I couldn't find it, so I figured I'd ask.
That means we've done our job. It's neatly tucked away.
It's neatly tucked away. Yeah.
But I think the cool part is that they've got they've got coolers and basically a front counter. They can sell local fresh meats, and they've got cheeses and different spices and things, some dairy products. So it's a great asset for the community. We're excited for them to get up and running.
So what time is the ribbon cutting?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Okay.
Today.
All right. Very good. Of course, we got first Farmville Friday. I keep wanting to call it First Fridays, but it's Farmville Friday tonight. And with the PSR
there you go,
Derby.
The Duck Derby.
Yeah, along with
Reminds
that.
me, I think I still need to get some ducks.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Of course, I never seem to win, but it's always worth trying.
It's always worth
good
trying.
Cause.
Yes, it is. All right.
So we had our September board meeting this Tuesday on the 9th. Number of things the board addressed. First, we recognized our Employee of the Month, Heather Draper. She is the Chief Deputy Commissioner of the Revenue. Ms. Draper has been a valued member of the Commissioner's Office for 5 years and was just recently promoted to Chief Deputy. She continues to demonstrate outstanding leadership and dedication and is celebrated for her kindness, patience, and willingness to help others.
Well, congratulations to Heather.
Exactly.
All right.
The board also, we were presented with our third consecutive Virginia Association of Counties Achievement Award. This award is for innovative partnership with Longwood University's Civite Symposium, which garnered feedback from hundreds of students on challenges that the county's facing. Incorporated these comments into our comprehensive plan. Joining the board for the presentation were University President Taylor Reevely, Chief of Staff Justin Pope, Dr. Larissa Smith, who's the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Professor Adam Pollack, and Professor Heather Lettner-Rust. So we had a representative from the Virginia Association of Counties who came and presented that. So we was excited to be able to share that with Longwood. It was a good project. We actually did that over 3 semesters, and we were able to. I got to go and present to about 200 to 300 students each session, and break them out in groups of 10 and talk about different issues that we're facing. One of the big things is really the brain drain, where we have students that graduate high school and go off to college and they don't come back, and
right.
So you not only lose them, but you lose them raising a family in this community. So part of our discussion with the students at Longwood are, what would it take to, you guys like the area, what would it take to get you to want to stay after graduation? So we talk about issues like housing, jobs, nightlife. That's important, but it really boils down to housing and job opportunities are a couple of the biggest things. But we have a teacher shortage in this area, and we're graduating a lot of teachers. How do we keep those teachers here? So it was a good discussion. Things like potentially housing stipends or helping with doing graduate studies. So it was a good dialogue, good discussion, and something that I think is unique and really hasn't happened in a lot of places before. So it's nice to be recognized.
Absolutely.
For that effort.
Yeah.
We also had Kirby Woolfolk. Kirby is the forest manager for Galleon State Forest. He presented the board with a check for $48,806. That is our share of state forest timber sales from properties here in the forest in Prince Edward County.
Where is Galleon? Where is that located?
I'll say the VACo. If you go down towards the southeastern part of the county, down towards 360.
Okay, I got you.
Kind of between Meharon and Burkeville, if you're going back up 360
All right,
east.
Okay.
The board also received an update from Sharon Steitler. She's the Vice President of Operations with Southside Virginia Family YMCA. The Y is working on a strategic plan update and really trying to figure out how to best engage families in our community. I got to go along with Dave Emmert, who's on the Board of Supervisors. I know the mayor also participated in one of the sessions to talk about, how do we strengthen the Y and their partnership with our families in the community. One of the things we worked out with the county here recently is we do now a payroll deduction thing where they can get a membership, we get a discount, trying to encourage our employees to be a little healthier. And go work out. We all don't have the time to always do it when we want to, but sometimes you got to make the time.
Yeah, right.
We had Scott Frederick, who is our local VDOT resident engineer. Scott presented updates on road projects and maintenance concerns. We've got 3 what we call rural rustic projects. That's where you're basically taking a gravel road, a little bit of widening, but hard surface in it. And we've got projects at Junction, Canal, Rice Creek, and Quail Crossing roads that will all be completed this fall. And so they're in various stages, but hopefully in the next, I'll say 4 to 6 weeks, they'll get their hard surface and be done before.
I bet they'll be happy. Yeah.
I'm sure residents will be happy to not have to eat the dust every year.
Yep.
So excited for them. It's each year we go through the process of updating our 6-year plan, and so it's a kind of a fun process with the boards, and trying to identify the roads with the highest say traffic concentration, the most houses, the most traffic.
Right.
But we're excited to get these 3 projects completed. The board had a public hearing and subsequently approved budget amendments for the Prince Edward County Public Schools and the county budget, totaling $34,585,521.26. The bulk of that is for the elementary school project. So these are bond proceeds that we're using to pay for construction.
Right.
And they also, just over $900,000 was also reappropriated from last year's budget to this year's budget that were state and federal grants they hadn't spent, so they have to get those reallocated. The board set the PPTR rate for the coming year at 25.75%. Back when Jim Gilmore was governor of Virginia, they had the great goal of trying to eliminate the car tax, and they appropriated funds. Unfortunately, they only appropriated a certain amount, and they never added to it. So over time, that amount reduces, but basically on the value of your vehicle up to the first $20,000, the 25.75% basically is forgiven or paid for by state revenue. And so that'll reduce the amount the individual owes to Prince Edward County for their personal property taxes. So we had to set that rate. But as the total value of vehicles in the county grows, that number shrinks. But last year was at 26, so it's been pretty stable. Board approved a resolution to affirm the county's participation in a proposed settlement of opioid claims against a number of different opioid providers. This is, you'll see this with a lot of jurisdictions, but basically it's the settlements are individual. We get a portion of the revenue back to the county. The state gets a chunk they use for they call it the opioid authority for the state. We're utilizing these dollars along with Buckingham and Cumberland to set up our new drug court. And we'll have to get our drug court coordinator to come back by.
Give us an update on.
And give us an update. I think they're in the process getting ready to officially, formally start hearing cases at the drug court, so we're excited about that as well. One other thing that the board approved, and we're excited, this will be the second annual, but on November 1st, we're going to have a Household Hazardous Waste Collection Day. It'll be held behind the courthouse in the parking lot. Basically, we'll take things like antifreeze, pesticides, insecticides, pool chemicals, drain cleaners, solvents. We're encouraging folks, go down in your basement.
Paint.
Go to paint. Go to your garage.
November the 1st, right?
November 1st. Anything that you've got that you don't know what to do with, but you really don't want to throw it in the garbage, and we don't want you to throw it in the garbage. Bring that to us, and fluorescent light bulbs, old gas cans, things like that, batteries. Bring that to us. We'll make sure it's disposed of properly.
If I can get a tractor truck into my property, fill it up.
It keeps us out of the landfill, and which we maintain, and keeps out the groundwater. But I'm going to leave this flyer with you. Hopefully, I would just ask between now and the 1st if you could, help pass that along to our citizens.
Yeah, we'll put this on our community calendar, of course.
And but yeah, it's we had 91 people show up last year, and I was there that morning, and a lot of people were just happy that because one guy showed up with a half a quart of mercury. Liquid mercury, which is very toxic.
Gosh.
But it's like, I didn't know what to do with this. So, fortunately we had, the ability to take that stuff and keep it out of our environment.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm happy.
Board approved a number of other appropriations and things for the school system. County administrator report, a few things we're working. We just, our IDA just did an economic development strategic plan, but our county strategic plan needs updating. That was last done in 2018. So we're working with the consultant. We'll come in January with their quote unquote new board after election and sit down and begin that process. The town and county will be participating with VDOT and holding a public information meeting on proposed improvements for 3rd Street and Millwood intersections. That's going to be held on October 9th at Moton from 5:30 to 7 p.m. And, it's a...
What I know they're planning that, excuse me, that area for the data center. That's correct?
So Persimmon Tree Fork Road on the other side, at the back, is the proposed data center, which will have a lot of traffic, particularly during construction. So VDOT's trying to get ahead of the game to look at. That's a very acute angle there. If you're coming from the bypass up from the interchange and making that right, it's a very sharp turn back to the right, and they know they need to modify the intersections. They're looking at some options. So they're encouraging the public to come out to the public meeting again.
Could they do a traffic circle?
It was one of the options looked at. It may be a more expensive option, may not be the one selected, but that's what typically what they do is they look at all the different options of what will flow. They've had a few accidents, people that flew through the red light and T-boned people, so they'll look at things like that. But certainly encourage folks to go out. This Monday, we've got a 90-day trial that's going into effect. Peavers, during the daytime hours, has two EMS unit, two ambulances that are stationed in the county and staffed. We're going to shift one of them out to the Prospect Volunteer Fire Department station for a 90-day trial period. The goal is to try to provide better coverage across the county, particularly areas like Prospect and Darlington Heights, which are, farther from the current Peaver station.
Right.
The goal is to try to reduce those call times. Ultimately, will help us decide, does this become permanent? Do we need to put additional funding and resources to try to place a different truck? But we appreciate Peavers working with us to try to look at this as just to see how does it, because we have a lot of calls in town. We have other calls, other parts of the county.
Right.
It's by moving locations, it's going to impact our response times countywide potentially. Does it help? Does it hurt? And that's what this trial hopefully will allow us to. We think it's going to overall improve times. I think the thing for me is and I've said, is that the taxpayer, the citizen that lives in a place like Darlington Heights means just as much to us as one that lives in downtown Farmville.
Right.
And we need to try to figure out a way to best provide coverage for emergency services. So this is a great step in the right direction, and
Absolutely,
we appreciate Trey Powell, who's our emergency services coordinator, has been working with Peavers and Prospect to try to effect this and make it happen. We're also looking forward, October 1, the town and counties, our dispatch center is going to merge. So the Prince Edward County Sheriff's Office dispatch will merge with Farmville dispatch. And so we'll have a new, I'll say, operating mechanism for that. But it should make their emergency service response a little more uniform and hopefully cut down on the time, because now we're not having to transfer calls. When you call 911 and it goes to Farmville dispatch, if you were calling for the Prince Edward County Sheriff's Department, previously, like right now, they have to transfer that call over to the courthouse. Right. Well, if that person's already on the phone, there's a delay. So rather than only having one person there to answer calls, you'll have 4 or 5 in the Farmville dispatch. So hopefully it'll make us a little more efficient in how we dispatch calls. I also reported that the county applied for a grant just under $100,000 on behalf of the Hampton City, Prospect, Darlington Heights, and Rice Fire Departments. That's for a 100% funded grant to pay for 23 sets of turnout gear. You can do the math. It's you're basically this turnout gear is expensive. You're paying close to $4,000 a set. So
wow,
it's hard for volunteer fire. There's only so many bake sales and car shows and bingos and things you can do to raise money. Barbecue, yeah. So, every dollar that we can bring in grant money helps us help them provide service to our community. So we're excited to help them with that. Just the only other thing, we're out there working on our Worsham convenience site is currently being upgraded, and the board approved the lighting package for that, and we're working with Creative Electric, a local contractor. We're always excited about when we can work with our local contractors to make investment in the community. So exciting, busy month. Got a lot of projects again in the next couple months kind of wrapping up. We're working on our annual report, which will go out as part of our 2025 tax bill. It's kind of it's our report card on what we're doing and where our taxpayer dollars are going.
Yes.
In the community. And I always, I like to think that we give a lot of value back to our taxpayers, and hopefully we'll be able to show that when we send out our report next month.
Right, and that will be online as well?
It will be online as well, but also an insert in all of our tax bills.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. That's one way to do it, right?
Well,
Excuse me.
Internet's great. Some folks are old school. I still like to print stuff off and read it a lot of times. So.
I'm a paper trail person too. I'm, just have one of these things. What would happen if,
I'm old school. I like the hard copy book and not I'm not an e-reader. So,
right. Me too. Yeah.
But I
okay.
appreciate it, Chris. Thanks for the
Oh, well,
opportunity to catch
thank you. I wanted an update on your grandson. How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing great. And like I said, grandson number 2 will be due here mid-December. So.
Oh, my gosh.
Life comes at you fast. Grandson got to come stay with us last Friday for the first time, and we had a great visit. And he was chasing the dog, and the dog was chasing him. So it was fun.
So he's walking, right?
He is
running.
walking way too well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, that'll take some calories, burn some calories for both of you.
Exactly.
Anyway, well, thank you so much for coming, and as always. Seeing your beautiful smile and letting us know what's going on in and around the county, and it all just sounds like it's really good.
Well, again, thanks for helping us get the word out about Hazardous Cleanup Day on the 1st of November. And if you're available tomorrow, come out to the Moton Museum and see that VA 250 experience.
All right. Take care, and we'll be talking with you next month, okay? All right. That was Doug Stanley, Prince Edward County Administrator, updating us on what's going on in and around the county, and of course that household hazards waste collection date is November the 1st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it'll be behind in the parking lot there behind Prince Edward County Courthouse, and I'm marking my calendar for that and going to start gathering some things. All right, it's 8:29. And we've got some business to take care of at the bottom of the hour. Again, we will have open lines after we take care of that business. But now we welcome Noah Massage.
Thank you, Chris.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
Wow.
And how was your day gone
It's
so far?
been good. It's been good. Got some coffee,
All right.
yeah, feeling good. 4 shots of espresso, Chris.
Oh my
I'm doing
gosh.
good. Yeah, feeling all right.
All right.
Not doing too bad.
That's great.
It's amazing how quickly, my my tired eyes. When you wake up in the morning, they're a little bloodshot, maybe, or just a little glassy. It's amazing how fast that clears up as soon as I just sip a little espresso.
All I have to do in the morning, I love the smell of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And when my coffee is brewing, I'll go over there and I'll
Whiff it and kind of.
yeah, whiff it, take a deep breath, and just, it just makes my day.
It does, yeah. I know that feeling all too well.
Yeah, coffee whiffer.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's get to our business here at the bottom of the hour. We do have the weather forecast coming up, and that is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, the forecast for Southside and Central Virginia. Absolutely beautiful. We have nothing but sunshine coming our way. For today, we'll see a high of 81 degrees. Tonight, mostly clear, then some patchy fog developing in the wee hours. So we'll have some patchy fog in the morning, but that should burn off because we'll see another high of 81 degrees under lots of sunshine. A perfect day for Heart of Virginia Festival. Mostly clear on Saturday night with a low of 56. On Sunday, lots of sunshine and a high of 84. Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low of 58. On Monday, mostly sunny with a high of 83 degrees. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 59. And for Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a high around 79 degrees. Taking a look at our weather conditions, humidity out there at 100%. Our winds are calm. Barometer now at 30.19 inches. And we do have a current temperature under lots of sunshine, 63 degrees. Your weather forecast brought to you at this time by the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. All right, our birthdays. We've got 3 days to take care of as far as birthdays are concerned, or perhaps anniversaries. This edition is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right, got the birthday music queued up, and to give us those names for the next 3 days, I've got Noah Massage over here. I'm putting him to work.
All right, Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear. All right, so starting off, we're doing the weekend birthdays because it is Friday. So starting off our list for today, we have Jen Fraley, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, from Farmville, celebrating. Also, we have Eureka Tyree of Cumberland. And last but not least for today, we have Robert Chalice Knight celebrating a birthday.
I forgot one.
Oh, goodness.
For September the 12th.
Yes. Let me see.
Trey Hicks.
Trey Hicks, September 12th. I got you. Thank you. Magnolia from Magnolia Green. Oh, and it's your son.
Right.
Oh my goodness, Chris. I don't know how I boggled that one. I don't know. I fumbled the ball.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday to all of those people celebrating today.
And Trey and all the others. Okay.
Yeah. I hope they celebrate well today. And for tomorrow, we have on our list Ian Joseph Roten celebrating. Also Brian Jones and Travis Abell having a birthday tomorrow. So, and also, I almost missed one right here. We also have Cam Patterson tomorrow celebrating a birthday. So we want to wish all of those people celebrating on Saturday. And last but not least, Sunday, the 14th of September, we have Paul L. Roberts, Lydia Daniel, Andrew Crater, Colton Cundiff, Cundiff.
Cundiff.
Interesting. Scott Spencer, and hey, one anniversary, we have Floyd and Pat Hauser.
All right.
So I think that's all. Yeah. So we just want to wish all of those people a very special day full of many carbs and a lot of cake and, all the best.
All the best.
All the best.
Blowing out all those candles.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Well, how do they get those names to us?
They can call in 434-394-0924. They can also email us at birthdays@wflo.net, or you can go on our website under the on-air mentions page and submit birthdays directly from our website. Chris, back to you.
All right. And your birthday is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson. For the right legal advice, visit her office on Main Street in Farmville. All right, we do have a call. So let's take that.
Phones are lighting up.
And we'll say good morning on the Call Flow Show. Hello? Well, maybe I didn't catch it. Good morning, you're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning. I want to wish a happy birthday to Eureka Tyree of Cumberland.
Absolutely.
Well, I think we had her.
Yeah, we
have
did.
her name on there. Eureka Tyree of Cumberland.
Very special.
We have her name.
Oh, okay.
That's
thank
okay.
You.
All right.
Thank
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Eureka Tyree.
I like that name, Eureka.
Eureka.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh, where that came out of like the old times, Chris, right? People would say Eureka when they found gold.
Yeah, when they found gold, or if they won a prize or something like that, or if they had a great idea, rather than the light bulb going off, they had, Eureka. That's very good. Yeah. Anyway, okay.
It's a lot classier than what I like to say when.
You what?
I said it's a lot classier than what I like to say when something good happens.
What?
I can't even. I don't know. You can probably imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's not a Eureka though, but it's a good one. It's a good. I might start using that more. It's kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. I also like when people say thanks a million.
Thanks a million.
Isn't that nice? That's like, wow. That feels good, doesn't it, Chris? I don't know.
But now with inflation and everything, it's probably thanks a billion.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited about this household hazardous waste collection.
Hey, you got a lot of paint in your basement?
I have a lot of paint. I have a lot of stain. I have so many
chemicals
bottles that were opened of oil for each one of the, for the Ranger, for the, the other ATVs, and it's just, and a whole box full of spray paint, stuff like that. And I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I'm going to have some,
a place to put, dispose of it properly and safely.
Yeah.
I heard, I was listening in, and I heard him talking about a guy who brought like a bucket of mercury.
Yes.
How do you do? Who has just
not a
mercury?
bucket? It was just a jar.
Oh, just a jar, but still, like, who's just got mercury on hands?
I don't know.
That's very insane. That's bizarre.
It is bizarre.
Very bizarre.
But I don't know. Methyl alcohol, acetone, turpentine, paint thinner, mineral spirits. I've got all of that. Paints, oil-based paints, primers, stains, polyurethane, deck stains. Got all that. Antifreeze, brake fluid, motor oil, transmission, power steering, lubrication oil, hydraulic fluid. Got all that. I even have a large trash can full of fluorescent light bulbs.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow,
isn't that amazing?
That's amazing, Chris. That's a lot. Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna have a heyday. Taking all that to the dump.
I know. Batteries, kerosene, gas, diesel, fluorescent light bulbs, household herbicides, fertilizers, mercury, pesticides, all that good stuff. Anyway.
Luckily, I don't have too many hazardous chemicals just laying around.
I'm sure you don't, because you're young and you live in an apartment and you see. But I've got all that stuff.
That's
when you live on a farm and
that's true.
And
you need hydraulic fluid.
Yeah. I do need hydraulic fluid for the wood splitter.
Yeah.
But anyway, lines are open, 434-394-0924.
Chris,
the number.
Tonight is the night of the Duck Derby, the Great Duck Derby of 2025.
Yes.
Now, how excited are you?
I have committed myself.
Okay.
I'm going to be there.
Okay, all right.
At least for a little while.
All right, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I'm going to postpone my grocery shopping to tomorrow afternoon, after I finish up with Heart of Virginia Festival. So.
And you got yourself a ticket by chance? Are you going to get
a duck ticket? I might. Yeah. I just might.
Why
I might
not?
Do that.
Let's
roll
the dice, live a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Still got 2 tickets to give away.
We do. Which I'm sure those will go quite fast.
I'm hoping so. But also got a couple that haven't been picked up yet. So if they haven't been picked up, I'll stop by here and take them with me. Just make sure that they get into the mix. Of the floating ducks. I'm excited.
It's gonna be fun. It's always fun watching ducks float on water. Rubber ducks. That is.
Every rubber duck that I've ever had. Of course, that was when the kids were growing up.
Yeah.
They always would turn over. Where the duck's beak would be under
in the water. Yeah, maybe it was just getting a sip. Maybe it was thirsty. Who knows?
Who knows? Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I had some tilapia last night.
You did.
I gotta say, I've had tilapia before, and it was like breaded tilapia with like some rice and some vegetables. It was really good, but like I actually had the fish with the bones this time. They gave me a full I got a full tilapia that was cooked in an oven, so I had to like cut it open, and and there was a lot of bones as well. I mean, like I guess I wasn't prepared for the
for the bone experience, deboning
for the job.
For the job.
I felt like I was at work deboning this tilapia, and it was just like slowly trying to cut away good meats and eat that, but it was just like I got to say I didn't mind the bones as much as I minded the taste. For some reason, there was something fishy about this fish, Chris.
I don't like fish that taste fishy.
This tilapia, I love salmon. It's one of my favorites. I love salmon. I love anchovies. I love
I like salmon when it's absolutely slathered in horseradish.
Okay.
I like it like that.
Yeah. Tilapia, though, I don't know if that might not be my fish. And I looked it up, and people talk about how it's a farm raised kind of fish. It's not like an ocean fish as much, and that could also contribute to the lack of flavor. I looked it up because I was like, am I the only one who feels this way? But there's a whole group online that do not like tilapia at all.
You couldn't take the top of the spine and kind of just
rip it. I mean, I did, but it was just the actual flavor of the tilapia was
okay.
There was something.
Maybe it wasn't cooked right.
I hate to think that.
Yeah.
But it tasted fishy. It didn't taste like it wasn't a fun experience. It was like what the heck happened to this poor fish?
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah. I mean,
well, I love tilapia.
Okay, yeah.
And, I usually buy it and then separate the fillets, freeze them, because, I can get 2 or 3 meals out of it. Yeah. But the way I cook it is I bake it. Mm-hmm. But I put ranch dressing on top of it, and, of course, lemon, and maybe some Mrs. Dash herbs, garlic or herb.
Spices
on it. A little bit of butter, and then top it with panko.
Lemon. Oh, okay.
The bread.
Yeah.
Breadcrumbs, and bake it, and it's wonderful.
I guess it does also
and it doesn't
depend.
taste like fish.
I guess it depends on because I've had tilapia before where I really liked it, and I was like, I love tilapia, but the fish without it being baked or breaded, it created, and I've had salmon that was just a literal salmon, and that was I enjoyed that. It's a good flavor, but people from what I've read online compare tilapia to is it a crappie, a carpie? What is it?
It's crappie.
Crappie. Yeah. So that kind of fish to where it's they have similar taste profiles of because. Right. Just I guess the way that the environment they live in is just they have just a different profile flavor. So
right.
I don't know. It was interesting. Though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I would have said, get it out of here. I don't want it.
Send it back to the kitchen. No.
Back to the kitchen. Yeah. All right, we've got a caller. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Oh gosh. Good morning, ducklings.
Yes, quack quack.
I didn't expect that.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
No,
I can be a little unpredictable every now.
No, for sure. Yeah.
There you go.
No,
wow.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, not a creature of habit.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Oh, I am a creature of habit. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
The older I get, the more I like being in my comfort zone.
Routine, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, in my comfort zone. But every once in a while, I get a wild hair and do something out of my comfort
crazy.
Zone. Yeah.
Drink a Coke instead of a Pepsi.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Lordy. But yes. So I went down there and snuck and got my my duck this morning, and I kind of greased up the bottom a little bit.
Oh, you did? Oh, they greased him up a little bit, huh?
Hit it with some Pam, and yeah. So I expect to be a winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that's great. Yeah. I mean.
So. Did you guys catch they think they caught Charlie Kirk's the assassin?
No, I heard. Well, like when I guess it happened.
Yeah.
They tried to arrest somebody who was like, I was like, that's the guy. It was just this older gentleman, and he was like, I have the right to remain silent. But that turned out to be not the right guy, and so they let him go.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear that though. No, they did find him. I know they released photos.
They believe he's in custody. I guess they'll confirm before they start to run their mouth.
Sure.
So yeah, something like that. But yeah, he looked like a younger guy. They had some pictures of somebody they thought. But yeah.
Interesting.
So that's nice.
What do you think about that whole situation, Caller? I mean, it is a very specific, like, I feel like skilled shot, and I'm not a conspiracy guy, Chris. You know me. Like, we talk. I never go down conspiracy theories, but I watched some video of the event, and it was really odd, and like this is verified footage. This is real. Like, there was two people standing behind Charlie in the tent area, and one person does like baseball signs, like the signals, and like immediately after, it was like very specific, like two tugs at the hat, and then like something with the wrist and something, and like moments later is when it happened, like within a couple of seconds. And also, I'm just saying, like, I talked to John, Staten, who's very much a fan of Charlie Kirk, and we were talking though, but like we agree that like I feel like I came to this conclusion that like a 200-yard shot at that distance. But that's like, right. It feels very like trained, almost like with Lee Harvey Oswald.
Well,
and
it was orchestrated. Basically.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I think it's a very skilled kind of like shot. So it just kind of makes you want. I don't know. I'm not saying that, I don't know. But it does feel a little,
like he was cueing somebody.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. So
well. I just think it's a shame, and it makes me angry.
It didn't matter who was standing up there. It killed somebody's father and husband.
Yeah, and he was a beautiful person, and he didn't do it. He felt he spoke his beliefs, which he had the right to do.
Yeah.
And for somebody to take his life is just I think that's just horrible. I'm ashamed, really, that would happen. But it did, and hopefully people will definitely take notice.
Yeah.
And I hope if the person they did, apprehend, if he is guilty, that he'll get the ultimate punishment. So, and not proclaimed to be mentally ill or anything like that. I don't know. Have no idea. But I can't really talk about it.
Sure, yeah.
Without just getting totally upset. So, but, anyway.
Yeah.
I hope that I hope that the person that they did apprehend is the guilty one. So. Okay. Yeah.
Did they catch the High Bridge killer then?
I think they caught a guy in Lynchburg.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, and I think, didn't she know him or something, or was it?
I didn't hear that, but like, I mean, you think about like, deaths like that are kind of mysterious. It's always somebody that the victim knows. And so it wouldn't be surprising. If anything, it would make more sense. The actual like number of like crimes that are committed against people like that they don't know the victim, I feel like is very, very few. You know what I mean? Like it does happen, but it's very, very much smaller than like. It's always somebody who knows. So, yeah. But I did hear some news. I don't know. I haven't heard any update from that in a couple of weeks, but.
I think
you're like the town. You're like the town Angela Lansbury, huh? Murder he wrote.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. I mean, all my life I've been surrounded by Columbo and Murder She Wrote and like Matlock and like all these, it's just and I watch Forensic Files on my off time, and so it's just like it's a combination of all these things.
You're in the wrong profession.
I remember I was always paranoid as a child. I'm talking about like 7, right? Like in the summertime, my family had a house in the Avenues, and they would like open up the windows. And Chris, I was so nuts over these, like, because I would watch Dateline NBC or 2020, and I'm like, there's murderers everywhere. And so like I remember one time that like my mom was open because it was the summertime, she was opening up all the windows, and I literally went like right behind her, like closing the windows and like locking them, and she was like just go to bed. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, so.
Oh, no,
yeah.
I love to hear the night sounds. Of
Yeah.
course, it just depends, but out in the forest.
Sure. Yeah.
You hear all kinds of, you hear the cicadas and the crickets and
The wild animals
the
stepping.
wild animals, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the second shift comes out.
Yeah, the second shift. That's right. The freaks come out at night.
Oh,
All right. Well,
yes.
so are you going to be at the Duck Derby tonight? And
Yeah, I am going to attend, yes.
Yeah, Farmville
Yeah,
Friday
yes.
too, as well. I'm not sure what band they have playing tonight, but anyway, I
find
guess
that.
we'll
Oh,
find
it's
out.
going to be a bigger event than just some people standing at the river's edge cheering on their ducks.
Oh no, this is they're going to have
It's a twofer. It's the Farmville Friday, so they're going to have a band and like that jelly ball game that they have, which is kind of like paintball but more family friendly, non-toxic.
Yeah.
Just like bands, music, vendors. It's gonna be a fun like a little thing that you can just like hang out at, and then on top of that they're having Duck Derby. I think it's 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. So should be a busy night.
yeah.
It sounds like it. I think I'm going to get like really super drunk and take my shirt off and put my duck number on my chest and run around.
Good
I look forward to that.
Great plan.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be a sight in the paper.
it sure would.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So.
Well, we look forward.
You guys, what's that?
I said we look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, you mentioned you're having a booth.
Yes.
At
I
Heart
guess
of
we have a booth.
Virginia.
Oh, okay.
The
We're
Heart of
having-
Virginia.
yeah,
Do we have a
definitely.
booth tonight?
I don't know. I know Sean is going to be out there. Our intern Sean from this past summer is going to be. He is he loves working here, and he's really excited to participate in this event. So he's going to be walking around getting some interviews with people, I believe. So it's going to be fun time.
That'll be great.
Very interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So,
Okay.
is he hired? Did he go full time or?
No, I think he he's helping us out. He's still like
Okay.
we still talk to him. We still
We're still talking
Yeah,
to
of
him.
course. Yeah,
Yeah,
so like
communicating.
he's a helping hand. He knows a lot, or he's learned a lot, I should say.
That was probably Sean. Now, how did that
Ghost.
happen?
I think my knee hit the cable that's underneath the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
The ghost of Sean.
It was either Francis Wood or Sean.
That's
Sean.
crazy. Wow.
That was crazy. Anyway, you had to be here to really see what
A
was
microphone
going on.
tipped over.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Right. Do. Okay.
That's funny.
All right.
All right, guys.
Okay. Take care.
I thank you. Yeah, thank you for the time.
Yeah, and have a great weekend. All right?
All right, you too.
All right.
All right, goodbye.
Bye-bye. All right, first time caller was saying hello And we do have open lines again at 434-394-0924. Still plenty of time for you to call in. And hopefully on Monday, maybe we'll find out where and how Henry is doing.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. Whether he's still in the hospital or has been moved into
back
rehabilitation.
in the house. Yeah.
Or no, he won't be back in the house
true.
for a while. But anyway, did you know that today is National Video Game Day?
I did not know that, Chris. Did not know that.
Yep, it certainly is. What was your favorite video game to play?
Super Mario, Chris.
Super Mario.
Well, that's the thing. That's the funny thing is
It's Mario.
It's Mario. There's no Mario. I really have a hard time when people, and it's tough because most people do say what you said, Mario, but I never said that. I hate the sound of it. I've always called it Mario, and a lot of my family has too, and I would say all of my family actually, and I've heard people pronounce it Mario, and I'm like, great, you're one of us,
Okay.
But I just
That's in New Jersey.
I think it is. I think it Mario's the
coming out.
Not the other way of saying it's just
What, Super Mario?
It makes me not want to play it, really, it's that's...
That was your favorite, huh?
No, I mean, probably.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris? You look like a Tetris player. You look like you've spent many hours at an arcade cabinet playing Tetris.
Nope.
Really? Okay.
Nope. I'm not good at video games.
Okay.
I used to bowl.
Okay, yeah, sure.
With my Wii.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and play tennis with with my Wii, but no, it's not good at video games.
Yeah.
Not that coordinated.
Sure, it does take some coordination, and for sure, and I get that. But yeah. What about Pac-Man? Were you ever a Pac-Man fan?
No, I've just never been really interested.
Yeah.
In video games like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
No, that's good.
Well, today is also National Peanut Day.
Ah.
So go out and have some peanuts.
Unless if you're allergic, then do not do that.
No, don't do that.
Don't want to do that.
Today is International Patient Safety Day.
Mm-hmm.
So, and National DEI Day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that is? I don't know what that is either. Let's see what it is. Observed annually on September the 17th. It is a new holiday. Oh, this is September the 17th. I don't want that. I want
the 12th, I think. Yeah, we're on
the 12th. And I've been here. I'm giving you all the wrong information. September 12th. No, September 12th is National Video Game Day.
Well, hope everybody goes out there and plays some Tetris today. Now, that's a game that I can get behind.
Now, September 13th is National Peanut Day.
Ah.
So, I don't know what's going on here.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Yeah, well.
We're about ready to
wrap things
up here anyway. Put a bow on it, too.
All right.
Yeah, for the week. All right, everybody have a great weekend and stay safe, and we'll be back here Monday.